And you know who? Devin Booker.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
To the paint, Plumlee with the steal. Here's Durant. And yes, it's good. 9 points for KD.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
MP passes to Mathurin. Lets it go from deep. MP, no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. A three-pointer is right on target.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. The three from MP. Rebound by the Suns.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
He is looking for Siakam and finds him.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table.
Making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Jackson. MP comes in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. And for the Suns, Plumlee, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Grayson Allen. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's MP in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Kicks it out to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. Pacers trail by 5. MP, that's for 2. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Beal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 1:24 left in the game. Here's Booker. Buries it down low. Booker's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
Halliburton outside. A three from MP. Another miss by MP.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Booker with no one around. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Booker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. MP kicks to Toppin. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And Durant puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Turner.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. MP, no good.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And the foul called on MP. That is it. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A solid win.
It's okay. They wanted it more. A lot of our fans in the house tonight. Should feel fun.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons. The first 20,000 fans through the gate will get their very own t-shirt of our next mascot. Fans, don't forget about our Bud Light giveaway day. Come to the game, family, and get a free Frozen Light bobblehead.
And folks, let's hope you enjoy it for our next fan repeat giveaway. Next up, Magnetic Schedule. Keep track of all the SBs right on your refrigerator door.
Oh, say does that.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the, and Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way, or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer, whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2, and it's MP in at the small forward position.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Melton outside. Sharp, a screen on MP. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
MP, a screen on Melton. MP finds Halliburton. Off target with the 3. And it's Brooklyn ball. It's Martin on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Melton. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Driving to the basket, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the bucket by the Pacers. Martin with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Fires from deep. Brooklyn with the board. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Now here's Melton. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wilson. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Back to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Siakam the screen. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with this three-point marksmanship. And he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Martin outside. To the middle. Here's Melton. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Halliburton. Pacers leading by 4. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. MP outside. Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. Siakam right side. Halliburton outside. 4-3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Johnson off with the layup. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Siakam with a screen on Melton. MP, the pass to Nembhard. And here's MP from outside. Sharp grabs the miss. Nets trail by 4. Up top, Johnson. Martin outside to snap the cold streak. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Got it up. He can't get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Indiana ahead, up 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. MP is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Toppin in at center. MP outside. Takes the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
MP right side. Outside Mathurin. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe 2. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess. Halliburton, the pass to MP. On the wing, Mathurin. MP finds Mathurin. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And now he's dropped 2 three-pointers in each quarter.
And here's Watford. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Here's Williams. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
MP outside. Nesmith on the wing. Halliburton outside. Pass to MP. Outside Nesmith. From deep, MP. And Watford pulls it down. Brooklyn trailing. Williams on the wing. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. And with the All-Star game coming up, let's check in on the standings in the East. You look at Brooklyn. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference. And checking out Indiana, they're 5 spots behind them.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
and you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high-percentage looks.
Here's Sharp. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Obi Toppin. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He makes 1 of 2 that time. For Indiana, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. McConnell outside. Pass to MP. Takes a 3. Connects again from distance.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Shoots. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way. And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Melton passes to Johnson. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
MP left side. Outside for McConnell. Back to MP. Puts up a 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Sharp, a screen on McConnell. Melton passes to Wilson. Now Sharp. Shoots over Turner. Sharp, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
No good with a layup. And so it's MP making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. And seeding is obviously an important part of a title run. Shaq, in your 4 championship seasons, your teams were all a 3 seed or higher.
Yeah, I'm the big conductor, Ernie. When I was healthy, we'd always finish near the top of the standings.
Well, unlike Shaq, Ernest, our team did not need top seedings to win a chip. We were the 6th seed one year and won it all. Remember that, Shaq?
Hello,
I recall.
Kim Olajuwon. Hello, Clyde Drexler. Miss you too.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Pacers.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Nets trail by 5. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Johnson is out there with Sharp, and it's Martin in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5. And that one's good. Wilson.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Halliburton, the pass to MP. 6 to shoot. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 6th rebound on the night. Martin outside. Melton outside. For the tie. Clock at 6. From deep, Johnson. Pacers with a rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And here's MP from outside. And it's Martin with the rebound. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wilson passes to Martin. Outside Johnson. Over MP. A shot by Johnson, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
MP finds Turner. On the wing, MP. From outside, off the mark.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
For the lead. Cam Johnson, that one's good. Johnson's got 5.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Back to MP. Nembhard outside. And here's MP from outside. Oh, MP showing the big range.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Martin outside. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Melton, defended by Halliburton. Now here's Martin. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Halliburton. For 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Nets trail by 5. Now here's Melton. Martin outside. Pass to Sharp. Johnson for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now MP. Back to Nembhard. On the wing, MP. The 3 is up. Rebound Brooklyn. Sharp's got rebound number 8 now. Martin outside. Melton on the wing. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
MP, the pass to Siakam. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Oh, what a response from MP.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down for deep.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. On the court for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. Halliburton finds MP. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Nets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Here's Claxton. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam, right side. Pass to MP. Siakam against Williams. MP outside. Again, MP missing.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Here's Lewis. Back to Williams. There's a screen. Charity stripe shot. That's good on the jumper. Williams has got 11 in the second half.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
MP, that one's good.
Just an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. The Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wilson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Now Melton. Pass to Wilson. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Turner. Siakam in the post. Johnson on him. Down low. MP drops it in.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Melton outside. Siakam against Johnson. Back to Melton. Beyond the arc. Here's Wilson. That one's good. Nothing but net. And the Nets lead by 4. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Inside. Here's MP. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one.
Some younger players couldn't handle this type of pressure, but MP is different, showing it is absolutely no problem.
Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to Wilson. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Oh, nails the triple!
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Down low. Releases. And here's Halliburton. MP right side. From the arc. And it's good! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Johnson passes to Melton. Johnson with it. Back to Martin. Melton outside. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
From deep, Melton. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome.